All right, here we go.
Hold on 1 second. Her type of music, right? She raps about shaking that ass, popping that pussy. She got
Rich baby daddy.
Rich baby daddy.
Man, fuck my baby daddy. I need a hoochie daddy.
I think she is like that, which I commend. But my thing
I don't think so either.
When
it's an agenda.
When it comes to music like that, exactly. But when it comes to music like that, I feel like it should have a transitional period. I feel like the demographic that she's looking for should be the women that are in those type of situations, and they should listen to that music to get out those situations, and then they should move on to another Lauryn Hill or another, to get out of that. I don't think that.
But do you think that the industry is pushing somebody that can be that next step level?
I feel like the issue is with
doing that shit on purpose.
Yeah,
she's an agenda. She might not even live that life. But you have to realize that shit been going on.
Did y'all see the interview with her and
so Little Kim was a thing back in the day.
Did y'all see the interview with Sexy Red and Lil Yachty?
I don't keep up with none of that shit.
All right, so real briefly, it was just the part where he was like, "What's the craziest thing that ever happened to you?" And she was like, "I was raped," and he pretty much just blew it off like, "No, that ain't well." No. Say something different. What's you know what I'm saying? So it's like she's even with Sexy Red, Sukiyana, these women are actually crying for help, but at the same time they so wrapped up in it, they don't know how to get out. And you give a person $1 million that they never had nothing, and now they willing to do whatever for it. People gotta realize money don't make you. Money is not wealth. You know what I'm saying?
It's not even just the money though. To be honest, it's the music industry pushing the women to be how they are. It's men controlling how women dress, men making their music, men making their beats, men telling them to shake their ass. So if a woman's going, oh, I shake my ass all day to make money, but hey, I had some fucked up shit happen to me, of course a man's gonna go, no, nothing bad happened to you. Look at you, you shake your ass all day on a fucking screen. So
right, you wanted that shit. Exactly. It's equal to you wanted it, basically.
Exactly.
Listen, take it out if you can't take it. Take it out if you can't take it. But if you okay with being who you are, then let it shine.
You can't be who you are to be in the music industry.
No, I honestly feel like
say that.
Hold on, let me finish my statement though about Sexy Red. I feel like I feel like when you're there's nothing wrong with her music. I feel like she made that music because I feel like she actually did experience that. I think she is that type of lifestyle, and I don't judge no form of that. But my thing is, it should not be the only thing plastered everywhere because not every woman is like that.
No,
there's a lot of classy women. There are. I don't know what Ratchet, whatever she want to call herself. I feel like Ratchet is an insult. But whatever she want to call herself, that is that demographic of women. But it shouldn't be the only demographic of women being shown.
How you feel
Black
about
women
that?
At that.
How do you feel about that type of music being presented to children?
Know that's what's gonna show even more. Because when I was growing up, we had more of a variety. You had the Lauryn Hills, you had the Erykah Badu's.
No facts.
So it was more even as far as shows. Like shows now show black people struggling and being.
It's okay to be yourself.
But it's definitely now they want to show a different type of stereotype of black people.
Exactly.
Now even more, which is thugs. It was different. And it wasn't like that back then. Because you had your Will Smith, you had your Fresh Prince, you had your Bill Cosby, the Doctor, you had the lawyer.
You had options.
That had your Martin, the regular black family.
They don't want to see it
but
like
now it's going to be worse because it has to be worse because that's just the agenda.
So
they use her to be an agenda. And she going to keep going with it because she wants the money. So that's just what's going to happen.
I think that is her lifestyle.
It might be her lifestyle.
And they just fuel it.
I honestly always said I don't even think she was serious. When I listened to her music, she laughed the whole time.
Exactly.
She was like, fuck. She didn't even realize she was going to be famous.
No, for real.
Rapping, it was just
famous
playing.
on accident.
And it got famous because it was a great agenda.
Exactly, it fit exactly. And if y'all notice,
being used because of the money.
Right, we was just talking about that earlier about the image of the black family, and it's always fuck these niggas and fuck these hoes. And it's like instead of what about the black woman and protecting the
and how can we value the black man?
Exactly.
How can we uplift the black man?
But listen though, look, like right now in the music industry, the music industry is failing. Like hard as shit. Like right now, you turn on the motherfucking radio, you got niggas. No, look.
Appreciate it.
No, look, right now in the music industry right now, it is failing hard. Because when you turn on the motherfucking radio, all you hear, and this is no offense to females, but you hear nothing but female songs. And you got
that's
niggas
real.
driving down the motherfucking
That's
street,
real.
and they banging female music and shit. And I'm like, bro, stop. There's something wrong. Because now it's like, you got hood ass niggas like,
Now, hey, so look, hey, hold on, bro. Now, look, I want to put some. I'm just curious. Did anybody ever notice that women have gotten harder when it comes to music? Like women have gotten harder, and men have been getting soft. Women are talking about fuck these niggas, and niggas is talking about I'm heartbroken.
That's because you got to take a step back.
No,
you think that's
hold
just
up.
In the music
Don't give
industry
yourself that much
good.
grace. Women talking about fuck these niggas, and niggas talking about fuck these bitches.
That was okay. I'm saying now listen. Now look, this is what I'm saying. When it was Luke, Uncle Luke and the 2 Live Crew and all of them, even Doughboy Cash Out. You know what I'm saying? They had their songs or whatever. I'm talking about just on Detroit level. But right now, it's more, you hear more females talking about fuck these niggas. I just want my pussy ate and then give me some money.
It's all about like that women's rights.
And it's like, why can't women find a different way? Why can't we all find a different way to assert our power?
You got Chris Brown battling Quavo. Quavo battling Chris Brown. Now you got Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick Lamar battling
Drake.
But listen to this though. Remember when Dr. King said we were all created equal, right? Peep this though. Even though we was created to be equal, we have our differences that coincide together. Just like the arm is different from the leg, the heart is different from the lung.
This is what I mean by transition, though.
Without control, you have to control. Like that's how you control. To split everybody up, up. That's how you control shit.
Because if you got everybody in small groups, it's easier to manage.
We are one.
I got a good message from somebody real.
Whether you want to be it or not, like, that's how you control. People is picking up on your frequency and they riding that shit. It don't matter how you feel about it.
Hold on, lovely ladies.
Thought about it is clever as
we got something from Drip. You want to say something?
Hey, we should use a stick to pass around so everybody could talk at once. No, real life, because we should really
about this specific subject. So I was Nick Spanky Hayes was my co-host for the wrestling event he did, and he basically
no show up.
Yeah, but he basically gave me, he hit me up because I told him I went out to Arizona to do my little record signing and shit with them people. And he wanted to like just give me some background information on how they really move in Hollywood. So yes, they do want to split us up, and they will take your weaknesses or whatever it is that they feel that
they can exploit.
Exactly. So I can already see how that was attempted doing multiple different things through my interventions with different labels and shit like that. I could see how they've tried to manipulate me in different ways, sexually and financially, like in different aggressive, weird ass ways.
The industry wants you to take away from God and say that you are your own God, and that is not the cue. There's only one God, and that is God that we
honestly
that's in the universe, which is Yeshua.
It's okay to separate though.
I think differently.
It's okay to search for your own path.
I am not my own God, but I am a God because I was made from Him. I am a piece of Him, so I am a God myself.
Individuality.
That's the thought process you should have.
Individuality.
I am not my own God.
There's nobody like
but
you.
I am a God for sure.
There's nobody like you.
And can
similarities can be different, but it's nobody like you.
Can I add to that and say that we are all a part of the God body, and we are all everything that
somebody
exists.
Might be a heart, somebody
everything.
Might be a brain, somebody
I'm
might
talking
be a
about
finger.
even the wood. Listen,
the middle finger,
the wood that we're burning,
finger, the marriage ring. You don't know. Just
even
accept that you are part of the flow.
Yeah, for real.
As a child of God, we are more than likely a part of God.
No, not even more than. Listen. If we really, my bad, I don't mean it, but I just want to say this one part. Everything that exists, the house, the wood that's burning, the fire, the bricks, everything that exists, even the smallest ant, is a part of the God body. Everything that exists is a part of the God body. So once we learn how to have respect for ourselves and have respect for everything that's included in the God body, we won't have this hate amongst each other. We won't be trying to kill each other. We won't be trying to, fuck these niggas or fuck these it won't be that. It's I love my sisters. I love my brothers. It'll be more love, and it don't matter what color, what race, what nationality. It's about love. And once we get to that level, that's why they had that that agenda because they want us to
Realizing
separate, like you said.
Person. You don't have to be, even though we are created to be equal, meaning that we are one, and we should realize that we work together as one body. We have differences. So, for example, my heart operates on a different frequency than my brain. My brain operates on a different frequency than my fingernails, and that's your keratin. It's different levels to this shit. In real life, it's literally different levels. And if you try to force yourself out of the truth to who is you are that resonates with you, you're gonna go farther from your purpose.
You're gonna be an angry person.
And it's okay.
What I mean when I say I am a God, think of it. Think of literally everything. When
God
it
and
comes to
goddess,
the
to
Bible,
differentiate between the
when it
genders.
comes to what they tell you in the Bible, like listen, when they be like, oh, you going through something, turn to God. And how do you turn to God? By going in solitude. So you're really turning to yourself. You're turning to yourself, and you're trying to find solitude within yourself. When they say turn to God,
because it's you first.
Because God is within you. Yeah.
When God appears to you, He appears as you. So you're basically talking to you. Mm-hmm. You're basically talking to your higher self that's already where you are, and you're just still on the path. They're already there, so you're basically talking to you.
Can I intervene? No,
yeah,
you know what I mean. So
be individual.
No,
exactly.
It's okay. You are not made equal. You are an individual.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I've been through a very serious spiritual path, and like I
it's multiple parts.
Until when I was at my deathbed.
It's multiple
and
parts.
I seen that white light that everybody talks about. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard, I didn't see. I didn't have the privilege to see him, but he made sure that I heard him. You know what I'm saying? And he's very loud. He's very loud. You know what I'm saying? He's very real. It wasn't me because I know my voice. You know what I'm saying? I would know if I heard my voice, but it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? I knew soon when I heard his voice, the only thing that I could say was yes, sir. Did you want to say yes, sir?
Yeah.
It was pitch black, and I heard his voice. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I know who I was talking to. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got their own path, though.
No,
yeah, everybody hears the Most High differently. That's the thing too.
Is that it has been taken away from who he is.
But you know what it is? It's because the way it's preached. It's the way God is preached. No, it's the way God is preached.
You got woman and you got man. You got woman and you got man. You got woman and you got man. That's two differences. Two differences.
Just listen to what I have to say real quick. What I have to say is, it's the way God was taught. God was taught a certain way so that people.
He was taught in fear.
But listen.
Well,
fear is how you control.
It's perception, baby. It's perception.
I'm not done yet.
Your eyes is your own eyes. You see how you want to see it.
In fear, for sure. But at the end of the day, it's the way.
Yeah, we should pass the stick.
Was taught.
But you're supposed to fear
God. No,
let it be.
That's not what I'm trying to say.
No, because it shouldn't be like that because we only human. We gotta be able to. That's what I'm saying. No, we gotta speak. We can't learn if everybody talking at one time.
Yes, you can. You can learn. Wait, let me listen to what they're saying. It's touching me. It's hitting me. Let them learn
to control.
But I'm trying to record too.
When I talk about my God, he's nothing like what he was taught in the church. When they talk about him, it's God that did this to me. No, it's just life, and that's what the fuck happens. We are here to be better us.
Not just because people. They say we're not here to for all, but we individual.
People. So shit is just out here for us.
But any blessings that you
get, individual just, individual just.
Listen to what I'm not even doing what I'm saying. I'll never
laying at his feet. That means sowing into yourself. Everything goes back to you.
When you say I have a hard time speaking what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is when I say I believe in God like so hard, like wholeheartedly, I do, but I do not respect the way he is preached to people because it is a business, and these preachers are out here using God. And they're getting money from it, and they are misinterpreting God so that people will not believe in him.
To where they don't want to go to church.
Where they don't want to go to church because we are the church. We are the church.
Correct. But
we are the church.
We having church right now.
We're having church right now.
It says
and when you go to services, you're not even able to talk. People are sitting there listening to the preacher and what they say.
Exactly.
People don't go home and read the Bible off their own shit. They're reading what the preacher gave them. If you read the Bible outside, you even see that there was more people before Adam and Eve.
Correct.
So
Hey,
they're
for
not
real.
teaching that though because
For
they
real.
want control. It's all about control. So when you don't have control, you can't run this world. When God sent Satan down, he sent them on this earth. That motherfucker walking around here right now.
Exactly.
While we sitting here talking, the nigga ain't down in the middle of the earth. No. He right here.
This
He right
is
here.
hell
He
on earth.
right
That's why
fucking here.
Perception.
But
Perception.
that's what it is. So until we
Perception.
understand that and we learn to really come together and
Perception.
love each other, because that back to love, that's what the fuck it really is.
It is.
Because that's the control is separation.
Perception.
We separated as fuck.
We taught to
I'm
hate
sitting
one
here
another.
talking about, I'm Native American. Yeah, I'm Native American. I'm Jamaican. I'm Irish. I'm all
And we
this
love
shit.
you all.
But at the
For
end,
real.
guess what?
I'm
We are
tapping
all-
into something
we are
that makes
all
me
the
connected
same
to you.
fucking thing.
So if I could
We
be
all come
connected
from
to
this
you,
ground
I
right
could be
here.
connected to source.
Because he made Adam
If
and
you
Eve.
tell me something and that resonate with my
He made
spirit,
all out of that.
and that resonate with my
He did.
spirit, then
Adam
I
and
can
Eve,
tap in.
Whoever the fuck it is,
Raise your
he
frequency.
made them out of the ground.
Raise
He came
your-
from
raise
this
your
earth right
consciousness.
here.
It just
So when
Raise
we
your
learn to
individuality
come
to
together,
connection to
we
source.
can't, because
Because that's
with the
what's important.
separation, it's caused us to disagree
It's
with each other.
important.
That's
That
why
mean we
can't talk
moving
about
shit.
religion.
That
People
mean
are
we moving
sensitive
And then
stuff.
it's
about that
separation
shit.
in the
That mean we
separation.
interchangeable, baby.
This Catholic.
We go
yes.
inside out, we go
Separation
inside
within
in.
separation.
Back to
We
the
just, we
agenda.
transparent, baby.
Exactly.
You gotta
Earlier,
breach
Jamie,
in.
when you
This,
said
that.
when you get blessings, you gotta sow and lay them at His feet. That is still you.
Lay
You
it.
got your blessings sow back into yourself so you can continue to flourish. Everything that they try to teach y'all that y'all are powerless, that y'all are nothing, that y'all are
Perception,
useless,
baby.
and that y'all need to think of a
Somebody
higher person that
resonate
has
with it.
all this power.
What you say?
You
Let
have
go and
that
let God.
Somebody resonate
That's
with
what.
it.
have
That's
that
that's what they
power. You
teaching
made
us.
to be made.
Yeah.
You have that power. You tap into it. How do you tap into it? You sow into yourself.
Believe.
Yes, and you always humble
have
yourself,
to,
but you
but
still have
believe.
to sow
Universe
into
has made us
yourself.
weak and
Believe.
made us dependent.
Yes, it made us very
And it made
dependent
us
on a
depend
preacher,
on
on a
something.
teacher,
But do
on
you
a
know that
pastor,
God
On a
like,
Buddhist,
on
on
everything.
literally
Anything.
anything, we depended on something but our own self. But when
Exactly.
we find that self-love, that's what Touch Me is about.
Exactly.
It's about self-love. And when you learn to love yourself, you can love
You
other
flourish.
people
No,
properly.
facts.
And when you love other
Facts.
people properly, then we can come together as one as we're supposed to be.
Exactly.
But we can't come together as one when we so
It starts when you
separated.
love yourself.
Because God taught love. When I was in church, that was the first thing that I always studied was walk in love. I love everybody fucking around me. I don't give a fuck what nobody do. We are terrible fucking people. Everybody fucking around me is terrible. I'm terrible. And as soon as people fucking, as soon as a motherfucker lets you take advantage of them, you gonna take advantage. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if it's a system. I don't give a fuck what it is. You gonna take advantage of that shit because we terrible.
Well, wait.
We
Can I?
terrible fucking people. Until we realize to love and appreciate people for who the fuck that we are.
Who are you?
And really, because when I'm out here giving
Individual.
love and I'm getting backstabbed, in this
Individual.
bitch, I still remain the same.
Somebody
motherfucker
resonate with
because
that.
I'm a preacher's kid.
Somebody
And I was
resonate
taught
with that.
To
Okay,
walk in love.
Amen.
And I've
I
always walked
say.
in love. It ain't about that. I walk in love. I walk in love.
Lead with love.
I love everybody. I don't give a fuck what you do. I am the most for me, I'm the most forgiving motherfucker on the planet. I don't care what nobody's talking about. It don't matter which. I done dirt. I've been done dirt. And I forgive everybody. I am observant. I watch everything fucking around me. Every fucking thing. When I'm looking down, I'm watching you. When my back is turned, I'm watching you. I see every fucking thing. And I still walk in love.
Can I
Like, ain't
challenge
shit
y'all?
fucking happening.
What if?
But can't
What?
nobody do that because everybody's so about vengeance. Everybody want revenge. Everybody's so jealous.
What if-
Everybody's so selfish. All the fucking things that God taught us not to be, we are that.
But what if
And
that's
until we
just
overcome
the
that
American view?
and love.
What
it's
if that's
selfish,
not even
it's
the
everything
world
that I
view?
said.
That's just our
America
view.
is
It really
Babylon.
is. I just-
That's
America
really
is
it.
fucking
Because it's
Babylon.
not like that everywhere else in the world. It's
America's
only like that in
bullshit. I don't give a
America.
fuck.
For real.
We not free in this bitch.
Not at all. And
America
I'm gonna
not
tell you.
free.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Post-apocalyptic in this bitch, we not free. I just said
right,
that.
all right,
We not
so-
fucking free. We working jobs to fucking pay for our own shit. This
All right, we using the
my
stick.
fucking land. God said, I created this shit and it's yours. So why the fuck is it not mine? We walking around scared of spiders.
You making us
we
pay
scared
for
of fucking
grapes.
bugs in this bitch, and we supposed to be
Things
one
that
with
God
it.
gave us for
I
free.
talk to creatures. I talk to insects, and they respond.
No,
She
for
wants
real.
to, Sin
So
wants to say
yeah, can we?
something.
Yeah,
Hold on.
let
They don't respond.
I don't mean to interrupt. I don't mean to interrupt, but can we use the talking stick? Cause I just cause I was gonna say no.
I don't like petty.
No, can we use the talking stick though, because I'm recording and I want to get everybody's perspective. So it's like
just be real.
No, quick. Right, but I want to be able to get everybody's perspective on camera, and I'm recording it. I do want to post this. If everybody cool with that, I do want to post this because this is a very intimate environment right now. And so I feel like the talking stick, if everybody here can respect the talking stick, so that way we can all hear. Hold on, it's on her right now. You can, but let's everybody respect everybody, whoever has the talking stick, so that way we can all hear what the person is saying. Because
2 minutes, 3 minutes.
No, it ain't no. Let's not put a time limit on it, because we all been drinking and we all want to. So right now, what's her name again? Lynn. Sin. Like Cindy. Oh, Sinister. I like that even better. Okay, so right now, y'all, we got Sinister with the talking stick. What you got, Sinister?
All right. So let's just say I love everybody equally. I love every one of you here, but as much as we're bringing up the concerns, the problems, the issues that we have, I still hear a lot of segregation. You are self-segregating yourselves. I'm not white. I'm indigenous as fuck. And do you know my entire fucking ancestors, all the way down to the T, because I am Native Mexican, Native Mayan, Native Aztec. My people still to this day are getting slaughtered. Fucking Canada just found a school with 700 Native American kids slaughtered, and what the fuck are my people doing? Nothing, because we don't exist. We're living on land that the government gave us with nasty ass water we can't drink. We don't even get food. We build our own fucking houses. We don't even get money from them. But everybody's still fucking self-segregating. Oh, my people this, my people that, my people this. Do you know that nowhere else in the world, nobody else gives a fuck about that but corporized America, who is paid and made everybody to do that? Everybody sits here, oh, fuck Biden and fuck Trump. Trump was a businessman and brought in by the fucking military to do what? His goddamn job as a businessman. Why? Because America is a business. It is not a fucking country. We are not goddamn free. Where the fuck are we free? Nowhere. Fucking nowhere. You work to live so that you can live to struggle, so that you can keep working to keep struggling, to keep not fucking making it, because they made it that way. Why? Because it's a game of fucking life. It is supposed to be that way. The moment everybody just wakes the fuck up completely and realizes that America is fucking everybody, then you will realize. And then on the whole God topic on that, do you know America is the only fucking country that believes in one God? Catholic and Christianity was the same fucking thing when Native Americans and tribal Africans were walking this fucking goddamn earth. It was the same thing when they got brought in. It wasn't two different things. It was the same thing. You were a Catholic Christian.
Same shit.
Same fucking thing. And they were the only motherfuckers that believed in one God. And what the fuck did they do? Slaughtered everybody because nobody else believed in one God. So as we're sitting here preaching, there's one God, there's one God, there's one God. No, there is multiple fucking gods.
There's a lot of gods.
Is there a higher being that is above all of them, that created everything? Yes, there is.
There's a lot of gods.
But there is multiple gods because he
So you know what they did? So you know
Hold on, wait.
Hold
She got the stick. So pass the stick.
They told y'all. So you know what they told y'all about that? They told y'all God is a jealous God. To make y'all scared, to not look into those other gods. So then when you hear about those other gods, then you got a Christian telling you, oh, don't do that. God don't like that. He gonna shun you because you looking into other gods who are just as powerful as he is.
What is one?
They tell you God's a jealous God. Don't look into them other gods because God is a what? A jealous God. Tell me they don't tell y'all that.
Nah, for real. Can I get the stick? Or
yes, you can.
All right, hey.
That's all I wanted to say.
Well, you want the stick? You can get the stick and then pass it to me.
I'm just a mime right here. I just want y'all to know I'm not taking nothing. I'm not giving nothing. I'm experiencing. So when you see me move, take the power. If you can feel it, if you resonate with it, purify it. And when I learned this, what the purifier is, that the fire will take something. It will warm it up to a certain degree. And then when we do that, we're going to get a chemical reaction, baby. That's called chemistry. You ain't never know no chemistry till you warm up real quick. Y'all been so cold. You've been so cold in your motherfucking circumstance. But when you sit down, though, let a motherfucker speak. Let a motherfucker move. Shit. Let me be an individual. Shit. Let me separate myself from the evil and from the good, if I want to call it that. Let me separate myself from the high, from the low, if I want to move it that. Because I'm going to move it that. Whichever I feel so. I might be in the middle. I might be lukewarm. I might be hot. I might be cold. But, baby, one thing about it, I'm individual. Whoa. And I still got a power that resides in the one. That's why they said it's one God, baby. Because you know why? Oh, baby, it's just a sympathy. Right. It's just a sympathy it takes to realize.
I wouldn't mind.
You got to simp a little bit for yourself. Because one thing about it is, you going to realize, I am one. It is one. But I operate on so many different levels. I'm interchangeable. I'm transparent. You see through the seeds and move with it. And at the end of the day, you choose what you do with it.
Can I,
yeah. And take that home with you. And let it run on with you.
Y'all be safe.
And when you pray, come home with you. Amen.
All right.
Amen.
All
right.
Hey, you better come early next time.
So
play the games and everything. You missed it.
So I see everybody leaving. I just want to say one thing. I agree with the not conforming to one God. I do believe that our gods, first of all, I feel like there is a pantheon of gods, and each God has dominion over different nationalities. Exactly. And once you're able to tap into your God with your nationality, you're able to tap into an energy source. We all have a frequency, and we all can manifest a greater energy. So once we're able to tap into our true God, that's why I only subscribe to the Most High, because I feel like it's self-explanatory. That's the Most High of all the gods. That's the God of gods. Until I know who I need to pray to and give my energy to and give power to, because whether we know it or not, everything that we say, everything we do has power. And we're giving our power. So the Sexy Reds, the Sukianas, the people who are spitting all of this negative energy, they're actually manifesting a negative energy in this world, and it's manifesting in our communities. So that's why I took the steps to try to make different music and talk about changing, because we need more people to talk about change. It's enough people talking about shooting people up, running in somebody's grandma's house, knocking down urns, fuck these niggas. It's enough people talking about that. We need more people talking about the process after that, to give people hope, and understand.
When you're in that situation and when you heal from that situation, change the process after. We need our process after.
We need the process after, for real. So any artist that's out here, I challenge all artists to please make music for the children, to make a better future for the future. That's what it's really about, because we already going through our motions. We already experiencing life and trying to figure out our own paths. So once as we're on our journeys as artists, we've been blessed with the gift to communicate our emotions and our journey through our music. So let's use that to walk people through the process, so that way the children have an idea on where to go next, and not just stay in the Sexy Red or Lil Durk or King Von, or you know what I'm saying, in that fuck 63rd. Fuck all that shit. It's all about love. Exactly. That's it.
It is all about love.
It's all about love. So yeah, that's Campfire Podcast. I don't know if that's what we're gonna call it, but I'm gonna do this every time. I love y'all, and I appreciate the opportunity for y'all letting me record. Oh damn, I done dropped my phone. But I appreciate y'all letting me drop the phone. Record, and I'm posting this.
Separated.
Exactly.
Separation is the key.
I am a girl's girl.
To fucking
I cheer my girlies on, okay?
Let's cheer humanity on.
Period.
It's about the girls and the boys. It's about the men and the women.
My girls is the girl.
But I'm just letting it be known that I am a girl's girl.
Well, you
ain't
resonate.
nothing wrong with it.
I resonate with the females,
talk
the
to the-
titties
talk
and
to the-
ass and the pussy and all that.
We have to
Resonate.
stick together as well.
Resonate.
Yes, even in the Bible it says, when they say women aren't to preachers, because we're supposed to teach women to be better women.
And you gotta realize who you are.
Because we hate each other so much.
Man.
Realize
who you are.
She's that. we have to love each other and teach each other to just love each other.
Amen.
As a woman, we go through a lot. Menstrual cycles, menopause, aging, children, all of that shit.
It's strength and all that.
We have to learn to love each other.
And I am a strong advocate for black men and men in general.
There you go.
And we gonna stop using our men, ladies, because what the fuck?
Self-worth.
I don't understand that.
And men gotta stop using their women because it goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand.
Yeah,
you can't sit there and be one-sided. You gotta be able to look at the whole spectrum, and you are just
absolutely
ultraviolet, right?
Hold on.
But
he needs to know where he's going. And you need to be in your right mind. He needs to know where he's going.
And you need to be in your right mind.
You know what they say though, behind. I will say this.
Right.
I will say this.
If he knows where he's going, you need to help him.
Exactly.
And that's what I was about to say. Exactly. Because behind every strong man is a strong woman. And that's a saying that's then withstood the test of time. So if it's withstood the test of time, we know it got to hold some weight to it.
And you better put your walking shoes on if you ready to go the long road. Yeah. Because people die young every day.
For real.
People leave soon every day. You seen your loved ones go. You seen people leave that you thought was gonna be there for a lifetime, even if it wasn't in a physical realm where they still there living, but you just had to disconnect from them. So at the end of the day, you know it's real.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day.
So keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing.
Bring awareness as much as you can.
Fire's still going.
And love everybody, because the fire is in us. You hear me? That's why it's still going.
We had pallets.
It's
the logs.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
logs
yeah.
are going long.
Yeah,
And it's your intentions. Your intentions.
Daddies.
When you strong in what you believe and you throw something in that fire, it's gonna purify. Meaning it's gonna maximize and it's gonna heighten your senses. So get it right.
Oh yeah. All right.